Over 70 master these 5 daily exercises to stay strong, steady, and independent. After 70, there are 3 silent changes that begin to happen in our bodies. Most of us don't notice them until it's too late. First, muscle loss speeds up even if you're eating well. Second, your ability to stay balanced declines. You might notice yourself missing a step or feeling wobbly when you turn suddenly. And third, and most serious, any fall after age 70, even a small one, can be the moment you lose your independence. I don't say this to scare you, I say it because I've seen it. My closest friend Bill fell in the bathroom at age 76. He didn't break any bones, but after that fall, he started using a cane. Then came the walker, and within 2 years, he could no longer step outside his front door on his own. I'm 82 now, and not a day goes by that I don't think about that. But I also don't let myself live in fear, because I discovered something the body can recover, even after 70, even after 80. If we train it the right way, you don't need a gym. You don't need fancy equipment. With just a few simple exercises done consistently every day, you can hold on to the most precious thing in old age, your independence. I remember a morning 3 years ago when I couldn't get up from the couch without pushing off with both hands. That moment, it felt like something inside me was slipping away. No injury, no pain. But the feeling was more unsettling than any illness I'd ever had. And that was the moment I chose to change. I started learning, asking doctors, and training little by little. Exercises that were simple, but focused on the things we older adults truly need. Hip strength balanced the ability to stand up and regaining flexibility. I wasn't training to feel young again. I was training to get out of bed each morning without needing help. And now, at 82, I can still climb a few steps, carry dinner to my wife, and walk my grandson around the park. If you're feeling slower, stiffer, weaker, I understand that feeling. But I also want you to know it's not too late, and you're not alone. In just a moment, I'll show you 5 essential exercises I've been doing. Exercises that, trust me, kept me off a walker. But before that, I want to ask you something. What worries you most when you think about getting older? Share your thoughts in the comments. Who knows? Maybe what you write today will be the beginning of a powerful new chapter in your life. And if you'd like a companion on your journey through aging, hit subscribe to Healthy Wisdom. I'll be here sharing everything I've learned one day at a time. And now, if you're ready not to go back to how you felt at 40, but to protect the things that matter most after 70, your freedom, your confidence, and your dignity, then these are the 5 exercises I believe every one of us should master starting today. Exercise number 1, sit to stand without using your hands. Have you ever noticed? Just standing up from a chair is actually a full-body health test. It sounds simple, but it's one of the most important functional indicators of independence in older adults. According to research from the Mayo Clinic, your ability to rise from a chair without using your hands reflects the strength of your glutes, thighs, and lower back, the muscle groups that help you stay balanced, walk steadily, and avoid falls. I still remember a morning 5 years ago. I was sitting on the couch reading the newspaper. When I got up, I instinctively pushed off my knees with both hands. Nothing unusual. But then I paused. Why did I need my hands? I used to stand up without thinking. I tried again this time without using my arms. I wobbled and had to sit back down. It felt like my legs just wouldn't listen. I had always thought of myself as strong, but in that one moment I realized my body was getting weaker, and I hadn't even noticed. That wasn't just muscle loss. That was a warning bell. According to Harvard Health Publishing, the 30-second sit-to-stand test is one of the most common tools doctors use to assess functional strength in older adults. Seniors who can do 12 sit-to-stands in 30 seconds have up to 50% lower risk of falling compared to those who can't reach that number. So, what's the solution? A simple, practical exercise you can do at home. 1. Set up. Choose a sturdy chair without armrests. The seat should be at a comfortable height, about 18 to 20 inches is ideal. 2. Starting position. Sit upright with your feet flat on the floor. Cross your arms over your chest. 3. Movement. Use the strength in your legs and glutes to push yourself to a full standing position. Keep your back straight. Don't lean forward. 4. Return. Sit back down slowly and with control. Don't drop or plop. Repeat this 10 to 15 times a day. If that's too much, break it into 2 to 3 short sessions. For beginners, it's okay to lightly hold a nearby table or surface for support, then gradually try without using your hands as you get stronger. My friend Frank, now 86, couldn't get out of his armchair without help just 2 years ago. His doctor recommended 10 sit-to-stands a day. At first, Frank called it torture, but after just 3 weeks of consistency, he could stand and sit unassisted. And what made him happiest, being able to stand up in front of others without feeling fragile. Not every exercise changes your life, but the basics, the ones like this done regularly, can keep you from relying on others for the rest of your life. Now, it's your turn. Try sitting down and standing up without using your hands. How many times can you do it? Try it right now and share your result in the comments. I want to know where you are in your journey, because every time you rise to your feet, you're taking one more step toward lasting independence. Exercise number 2, single leg balance. Have you ever noticed that you walk more slowly, not because you're tired, but because you're afraid of losing your balance? The fear of falling is one of the main reasons seniors start moving less. But here's the sad truth. The less you move, the worse your balance becomes. It turns into a quiet, dangerous downward spiral. After 70, your nervous system, especially the parts responsible for sensory input and reflexes, starts to slow down. That means when you miss a step turn quickly or trip slightly, your brain takes just a little longer to tell your body how to recover. And sometimes, that tiny delay is all it takes for a fall to happen. A study from the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that poor balance is the #1 predictor of falls in people over 65, more so than weak muscles or poor vision. And according to the CDC, falls are the leading cause of serious injury and injury-related death in older adults in the U.S. But here's the good news. Your balance can improve dramatically in just 2 to 4 weeks, using one very simple exercise, standing on one leg. Here's how to do it. Step 1. Stand near a table, chair, or wall so you can hold on if needed. 2. Keep one foot firmly planted and gently lift the other foot off the ground about 3 to 5 inches. 3. Hold that position for as long as you can, start with 10 seconds, then build up to 30, 45, even 60 seconds. 4. Switch legs. Repeat 2 to 3 times per side every day. To make it more challenging, try closing your eyes or slowly turning your head side to side. Just 1 minute of balance training a day could protect 10 years of independence. Eleanor, age 84, used to be afraid of stepping up the front porch steps because her legs would tremble. Her daughter had to install railings on both sides just so she could get to the garden. Eleanor began practicing standing on one leg every evening in the kitchen, right by the sink, where she could grab on if needed. After just 3 weeks, she felt confident stepping off curbs without help. And for the first time in nearly a year, she walked around the block alone without fear of falling. She said, "I'm not training to go far, I'm training to go steady." And now I want to ask you, how long can you stand on one leg? Try it now next to a sturdy chair or kitchen counter. Take a deep breath, lift 1 foot, and count. How many seconds did you get? Share your number in the comments below. I read every one of them. And I think you'll be surprised at your progress when you try it again next week. Exercise number 3, heel raises. Have you ever felt like you were slowing down, not because of fatigue, but because each step seemed to lack power? Your legs are your body's engine. But after 70, one important group of muscles often gets overlooked: your calves. These are the muscles that push your body forward when you walk, help blood circulate back up to your heart, and react quickly when you lose your balance. When your calf muscles weaken, you may notice your steps getting slower, more stumbles on stairs, or even swollen or numb feet after sitting too long. Unfortunately, very few older adults actively train this muscle group. According to the University of Rochester Medical Center, calf strength can decrease by up to 30% after age 65, if not maintained. That decline doesn't just affect walking, it impacts circulation, heart health, and your balance too. So, what's the solution? A simple exercise you can do even while brushing your teeth. Here's how. 1. Stand behind a sturdy chair or table. Lightly rest your hands on it for balance. 2. Raise your heels as high as you can. Pause for 2 to 3 seconds at the top. 3. Lower slowly and with control. 4. Do 10 to 15 repetitions per set, 2 to 3 times per day. Bonus tip. Once you're comfortable, try slowing down the movement or tightening your core slightly to improve stability. Mr. Raymond, 87, had been diagnosed with poor circulation, cold feet, and nightly cramps. After his physical therapist recommended heel raises, he started doing them while cooking. Within just 3 weeks, he was sleeping better and no longer woke up with stabbing pain in the middle of the night. More importantly, he felt strength returning to his steps, especially when climbing the front steps. He said, "I'm not training to run a marathon. I'm training to climb my porch without pain." Now it's your turn. Have you tried heel raises today? Do 10 right now and feel how your body responds. Then tell me in the comments, what was your first impression? Your experience might be exactly what inspires someone else to begin their journey today. Exercise number 4, glute bridge. Have you ever woken up in the morning with a dull ache in your lower back, but had no idea why? Most seniors assume it's from a bad mattress or sleeping in the wrong position. But the real reason often begins with weakened glutes and lower back muscles. Your glutes are the largest muscle group in your body. They help you stand upright, support your spine, and stabilize every step you take. When they weaken, your lower back ends up doing too much work. The result? Chronic back pain and higher risk of injury whenever you bend or twist. According to Cleveland Clinic's Rehabilitation Center, the glute bridge is one of the most effective movements to improve posture, relieve back pain, enhance balance, and rebuild strength in the hips and glutes. Here's how to do it. 1. Lie on your back on the floor or a firm mattress. Bend your knees and place your feet flat on the ground, hip-width apart. 2. Rest your arms flat alongside your body. 3. Gently tighten your core and lift your hips off the floor until your body forms a straight line from shoulders to knees. 4. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds, then lower slowly. 5. Do 10 to 12 repetitions each evening before bed. Important tip, always push your hips up using your glutes, not by arching your back. Linda, age 81, used to struggle just bending over to pick something up. Sitting in a chair too long left her with aching pain in her back. After practicing glute bridges every evening for 2 months, she was able to get back into gardening, something she thought she'd never be able to do again. She smiled and said, "I never imagined that an exercise lying on my back would help me stand taller." Now it's your turn. Tonight, could you try lying down and lifting your hips a few times, just to remind yourself your body still has strength? If you do, leave a comment saying, "I've started," so we know you're not just watching this video, but actually taking action. Exercise number 5, posture and breathing. Reset. Have you ever felt like you couldn't take a deep breath, even while sitting still? Not shortness of breath from illness, but that vague sense that you're not breathing fully, like something invisible is pressing on your chest, stopping the air from going all the way in or out. After 70, many people begin to hunch forward slightly. Shoulders roll in the neck, tucks down often from years of sitting, watching TV, or looking at a phone. This posture doesn't just affect how we look. It directly impacts breathing circulation and even mental clarity. According to Mayo Clinic, long-term poor posture limits your lungs' ability to expand fully. That means less oxygen gets into your blood, making you feel tired, unfocused, and more prone to falls due to low oxygen levels reaching the brain. A Harvard Health report also found that older adults who maintain an open posture with chest lifted and shoulders back have a 37% lower risk of depression than those who stay hunched over and take shallow breaths. So the question is, how can we improve posture and breathing, even as we age? The answer: start with one simple breathing and posture reset every morning and evening, right from your chair. Here's how to do it. 1. Sit upright on a chair without leaning back. Keep your feet flat and rest your hands on your thighs. 2. Inhale deeply through your nose while lifting your chest and gently rolling your shoulders back. 3. As you exhale through your mouth, let your shoulders relax and gently tuck your chin downward. 4. Repeat this breathing cycle 5 times each breath, lasting 6 to 8 seconds. 5. Then clasp your hands lightly behind your back, open your chest wide, and hold that position for 10 seconds, then release. Do this twice a day. Each session takes just 2 to 3 minutes. Dorothy, 85, used to feel breathless after long car rides or extended conversations. She thought it was just age. But her doctor recommended deep breathing and chest-opening movements every morning. Within a month, she could talk to her grandkids longer without needing to pause. More importantly, she told me, "My mind feels clearer. My heart feels lighter. It's like I forgot how to breathe properly for years." And now I want to ask you, when was the last time you took a deep, full breath and truly felt your lungs fill? If it's been a while, don't worry. Today is the perfect day to start again. Try this posture and breathing reset right now. And if it helps you feel like you're really breathing again, leave a comment, "I'm breathing deeper," because every full breath is a step closer to reclaiming yourself. 6. lessons learned, and the journey of recovery. As we reach our later years, many things begin to shift quietly: our energy, our balance, even the way we breathe. Some of those changes are natural, but many are not inevitable. They're simply the result of moving less, noticing less, and over time, expecting less from our bodies. But here's the truth I've learned after more than 80 years on this earth. Your body still listens, it still responds, and it still remembers how to heal if you speak its language every day. The 5 exercises we explored in this video aren't flashy. They don't require equipment or youth or perfect health. What they require is presence. Just a few minutes each day where you tell your body, I'm still here. I still care. Let's keep moving together. And that's not just about muscle or mobility. It's about something deeper: dignity. Being able to stand up without help, walk across a room without fear, or take a deep breath without tension. These are not just physical victories. They are moments that protect your independence, your spirit, and your ability to live on your own terms. It's never too late to start. Whether you're 55 or 85, whether you've been active or sedentary, these small daily habits can rebuild strength, restore confidence, and give you back something we all want more of as we age control. So how do you begin? Simple. Choose one of the 5 exercises from this video and make it your own for the next 7 days. Do it after breakfast, or while waiting for your tea to steep, or before going to bed. Let it be part of your rhythm, not another task on a long list. And notice how your body responds. Because small changes done consistently don't just improve your health, they remind you that you are still capable of change. And that, my friend, is one of the most powerful realizations of growing older. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which one of these 5 exercises resonated most with you, and why? Share your thoughts in the comments below. You might just inspire someone else to begin. And if you found value in this video, if it helped you or someone you love, please consider subscribing to the channel. This is a space where we honor aging, not with fear, but with wisdom, movement, and hope. If you feel moved to support the channel, you're welcome to make a small contribution. Every gesture helps us continue sharing useful, thoughtful, and respectful content for older adults. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for your body, your health, and your journey. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep moving, keep breathing, and keep believing.